What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther back on a video, and today's video is actually going to be another Bleach discussion type video, and I want to talk to you guys about this because I feel like it's very important since, we're talking about Bleach and since the 1,000-year Blood War is coming back and animated. And the reason why I want to talk to you guys about it is I feel like it's really important because it's been 8 years since Bleach has gone, and I want to talk about how the anime can fix the stuff in the manga. We're about to get into it right now, so that's pretty much the discussion of this topic. So let's get into it right now. So right now with Bleach, in my personal opinion, the stuff that they can do when they do the anime compared to what they did in the manga, they can fix the pacing and they can fix there was a lot of troll. Again, this is of course going to be a spoiled video regardless. I mean, you guys read the manga, so if you're here, you already know what it is. I feel like with Bleach, they have to really fix a lot of the mistakes, like the trolling, like the Grammy stuff with him and Kenpachi fighting, with a giant. I feel like they're going to have to really make it where it actually makes sense. Because when Kubo was doing all of this, they said he was rushing, he was getting peer pressured and stuff like that, and he was exhausted. Even if you look at pictures of him, like, when he first did Bleach, like 2001, and you look at him in 2016, he looks like he came out of a freaking war zone. It's like, no, he was just writing Bleach. So I feel like, a lot of stuff he was doing, he was trolling, and it's just a lot of, bullshit that he did, and I feel like the reason why Kubo... And I feel like the reason why the Tokyo Studio Perion and all of them stopped doing Bleach because it kept catching up to the manga. Like it was very very close to catching up to the manga, and it was gonna be bad where they would have surpassed the manga. And the problem is when you do the filler arcs, it keeps going. What I've been told or what I've read is that at least in Japan is that when anime goes into filler, the ratings go back very, very low, and either the Japanese people skip it or they don't watch it at all, and pretty much, pretty much every filler lowers the success of an anime and the progression in the ratings and stuff like that, and like it's different in Japan, whatever. But pretty much the fillers hurt the series in the long run. So I feel like the stuff they can fix is trying to think. The 1,000-year Blood War, I feel like the first part was really good. It felt like kind of like their version of World War II. How the Quincy's came in there, they were pretty much like Nazis, and they just slaughtered the Soul Reapers like they ain't shit, pretty much. I feel like, the first part of 1,000-year Blood War was like a 10 out of 10. I can't complain at all. I was like, whoa, this is, you watch. Then the second part, it's like, bro, you're going to have to fix a lot of stuff like Mass D. Galene. The power of my cheers is what makes me stronger. Like, they're going to have to do this stuff where it makes sense. Because when you read the manga, it just feels so sloppy. Like, half of the pages are pure white, man. It's like unfreaking believable, man. And the problem is that there was a lot of trolliness, and I feel like there's certain things that they could take out that was in a manga and make their own version of it, like how Ichigo, when we get to kind of see his holified, or I guess his holified Quincy powered Bankai, and then he goes Bankai, and you watch just cracks and breaks it. And there's other stuff as well where it's like, okay, when Kenpachi or Urahana fight, and it's a lot of stuff that just didn't make sense. Like, alright, if you're about to go to war, why would you kill your own medic? You know what I mean? Stupid as hell. Like, now it's just, alright, you inherit the name Zaraki. And I'm like, that was dumb as hell. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff they're going to have to fix where it makes sense. I feel like the trolling with the Stern Ridders, I feel like that's going to have to stop. I do think with Grammy, I think that's the main thing. I feel like if they're going to extend the fights, they actually have to do it where it actually makes sense and not just trolly and stupid as hell. It's just a lot of stuff they have to do where it doesn't piss off the viewing anime audience. Because there's a lot of stuff in like the ending of Bleach, I feel like they're going to have to do like their own like filler version. Like give us a proper ending of Bleach. Because when you watch it, especially when Ichigo destroys your watch, when you watch, well, at least when you read it, right, he cuts your watch, and then 10 years later, it's like a 10-year time skip, and your watch's power essence is still in Soul Society, and then they show you the flashback of Ichigo killing your watch, and I guess you get to see your watch finally crumble. And then we see their kids, and it's like, bro, we don't see any growth in it. Like, all right, like Ichigo Orihime kind of had a thing, but it never really was shown. Renji and Rukia, kind of, sort of, not really. Like, to be honest with you, like, they kind of. That's the problem with Bleach, is like, they really didn't develop a lot of these characters if you really think about it. I'm just talking about the manga. Anime wise, even the same thing as well, because most of the filler arcs is like, here's a bad guy that wants to destroy Soul Society. Where in the Bleach, if we're talking about like Bleach in general, there's only like 4 arcs, well, 4 or 5 arcs. It's not like a lot. You have the beginning, you have the Soul Society, you have the Aranka arc, which is like took some like majority of the series, the full shitter arc, full shitter arc, which I call it, and then the Thousand Year Blood War, and that's really it. Like, you don't really develop a lot of these cool ass characters that Kubo has set it up, and I mean, Bleach had a cool, interesting concept with Samurai Death Gods, and he kind of shot himself in the foot. But I just feel like with the Thousand Year Blood War, I feel like they're gonna have to really make a lot of changes where it makes it good. You know what I mean? Like, you could extend some of the fights, actually make sense. They don't have to worry about the problems with the Bleach. I can understand why the animators stopped, because they're just like, bro, we can't, like. Kubo makes it very, very difficult. Like, the problem with the Bleach anime compared to manga is that when the Bleach anime catches up, they catch up quick, quick, quick. You know what I mean? Like, they catch up super quick. And Kubo is just doing picture frame and picture frame and picture frame and picture frame, and there's no real development of the story. Like the Grimmjow and Ichigo fight, if you guys don't know, I think that was like, I'm talking about the third time they fought, when they were in Wake of Mundo. In the manga, at least the manga volume, that's like 10 chapters, 11 chapters. But in the anime, that's like 3 episodes. Yeah, like 3 or 4 episodes. So they catch up quick, man, because it's just Kubo's pacing, man. And he does a lot of trolling shit. You know what I mean? Like with the miracle, where the dude that looks like Thor, I guess, and he just gets bigger and stronger, bigger and stronger, bigger and stronger. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of stuff in the manga that pissed off a lot of people in Japan. In America, we love Bleach. You know what I mean? Like, Bleach always got shit on because Kubo kind of put himself in the corner where, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of, like, Bleach just had such a cool, interesting concept, but Bleach had did so much trolly BS is that it just threw you off, and it's just like, man, fuck Bleach. So that's like the main issue with the Bleach manga. But the Thousand Year Blood War, it's like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Inuyasha. They don't have to worry about catching up, stuff like that. So they have the opportunity to go back and, like, go back, and even if you have to have some filler arc like moments and actually make the stories make sense, like, just like, it's not just like, okay, here's a flashback, blah blah blah, we go from there and that's pretty much it. Like, no, like, we can actually develop the characters and actually understand their backstory and stuff like that. So, like, even Yamamoto, Genmusai Yamamoto, we didn't really know anything about him, even at all the things. Like, we just know he's the number one captain, and he, stuff like that. But we never really learned that much about him. In the Zero Division, they just pop out of nowhere. It's like, bro, you guys have been here this whole entire time, and you guys have been fucking around with the Soul King and all that, and then they pop up now. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of stuff they would have to explain in the anime compared to the manga. So that's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think the Bleach anime will fix the mistakes of the manga? Do you think they're just gonna just take whatever and just kind of go shot by shot, or do you think they'll change it up where it makes sense and we can actually enjoy the manga? Not the manga, the anime. Because the Bleach, I'm trying to remember exactly what Bleach is at. Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War starts at like chapter 480, I think. And I think the manga ends at like 646. Like, let me know in the comment section below, but I think it's around there. So you got like 2.5, 3 years of manga material that you can adapt in the anime. So again, that's pretty much it. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day. and take care.